Hey, it's STS Boss. Hey, it's STS Boss. Here he is. Everybody's favorite guy on the show.
I don't know what's more annoying, that sound that you're making or the face that you make.
Well, the
when you're
song
making
itself.
that noise.
Singing about himself. Ooh, welcome to Shooting the Shit. Hello and welcome. I am Oxnard.
I'm Dexter.
I'm a very heavily allergy-ridden Oxnard. I might pass out halfway through this recording.
Poor boss. Poor Oxnard.
Poor boss.
Poor boss has to listen to Oxnard complain.
All right, don't talk too close to the mic.
But I'm the feature
Back it
here.
up. You're spitting all over that thing.
This microphone smells like a beer. All right, this was
Who's he,
episode
Billy
3,
Joel?
season 6.
That's a line. It's a line from his song.
I know.
Get it?
I was laughing hard.
That was good.
Yeah, I know. No, he was so proud of it. He was so proud of it.
I don't know what's going on.
It was good. I thought it was funny, and then I was like, that's funny, but it's also really stupid.
No way.
This guy think he is Billy Joel.
That was pure comedy.
This guy think he is Piano Man.
And that was quick. It was right on it.
Put
You
bread
were on
in
top
my
of it.
jar, say,
on
man,
top
what
of
are
it.
you doing here?
Oxnard does have bread in a jar, but he took it literally.
Yes.
So he just smushed a loaf
It's
of
just
bread
rye
into a
and
jar.
sourdough in a bizarre lump with hairs and lint on
It's a
it.
very small jar. He did a lot of work to cram it all down there.
I used parts of my body.
Ooh.
Do tell. Yeah. How you guys doing? Game of Thrones? Did you watch it?
Yeah, yes, we did.
I just saw it right now.
Oh, really?
Called Oathbreaker.
What'd
right?
you think, Oxnard?
Well, it was interesting. I will say I'm on the edge about
Make him
this.
talk the whole time. Oh, interesting.
I don't know how I'm feeling about these flashbacks.
Okay. Why not?
May I tell you guys a theory I heard?
Sure.
On the
I'm sure Oxnard's
interwebs.
finished.
Well, he left a pause. I waited
Please.
for a pause.
Please go.
So it's about the flashbacks. That's why I brought it up.
Okay.
Good segue. And that's what in the biz is called a segue.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. Not in the biz. But with Bran, you notice that my favorite scene in this show is with the flashback with Ned, and they're having that fight.
That's your favorite scene?
With Lyanna.
Wow.
That I
Okay.
can remember from this episode.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say
It's making me question myself.
No,
That's your favorite scene.
watching that, I thought it kind of came up a little dumb for some
Really?
reason. I don't know, something about the two-handed sword.
No, I know.
And it's
you know
just-
what's fun? I knew he was gonna think that was dumb.
Yeah.
It's just because it's Game of Thrones. I want to see like a realistic.
Was
Is
it a
that
little
is that real tactic
I want to
there?
see in the
I
show
thought
that has
so.
blood magic and dragons. I want some realism.
It's
No,
treated
I
realistically.
thought I actually thought I was okay with it, even though I hate that kind of cliche thing where a guy's like surrounded by a bunch of dudes fighting them. I thought
But he
I
was
thought,
like one of the best
yes,
ever.
yes. But I never think those fights like look good, like look realistic. But I think
Right.
the choreography was pretty good.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
enjoyed it.
For this
Look,
one.
it was no sand snake fight. That's the bar.
Oh yeah.
It was
No,
way
it
better
was
than
good.
that.
Oh, yeah,
it
it
had
was
the
true.
potential to get sand snaky maybe with the double broadsword.
I mean, we
thing.
can make a better sword fight than the sand snake fight.
That was. Let's not get back into
One
that.
thing I know people
Just go in my
It's too
backyard with some
upsetting.
sticks.
because this when people saw the trailers, because I watched like the trailer, people break down the trailers for the
Yeah.
season. They knew this scene was in it because there was a tower and there was some dude and they count the amount of people who were fighting him and that
Right,
kind of
right.
bullshit.
Man,
So
people go nuts.
yeah. So I thought it was gonna be really good. I was kind of let down a little. I thought it'd be better, but I liked it. What's my point? I'm getting
You
to
think
my point.
Lyanna's in that tower giving birth?
No,
maybe.
she already gave birth, I think.
You think maybe she's being raped by the mountain?
What?
No, I don't think.
Oh no, that was Oberyn's sister.
Yeah.
Never
You
mind.
think he's up there? She's up there with Rhaegar? Is that what's going on?
Oh, I
Oh,
remember.
no,
remember my
because
thought.
Rhaegar's dead already.
I remember.
It already says that.
All right. So she's like
Remember- yeah.
Rapunzel up there, let down her hair.
Exactly. Yes. It's a fairy
And the
tale.
part that I was kind of like, "Ooh, don't start doing this," is when he yelled out,
So-
and then Ned turned around,
Here's where my point
and I was like,
gonna
"Oh
be.
God,
Hold
this
on,
is getting
before we
like."
get to that.
Okay.
Yes.
What I was gonna bring up is, his name's Ser Arthur Dayne, right? Is that his name? Ser Arthur Dayne?
It might be. I can't remember.
So he's like known for his big greatsword that he sticks in the ground, and I think like people were complaining because they wanted him to use it. He didn't use it. He used smaller
because
swords.
of the
because that's
style
Valyrian
of-
steel, his big sword. That's Dawn. That's what it's called.
I think maybe the
made from
battle
ice.
called for some. It was like him
I guess.
against like
Yeah,
six
I
guys.
guess.
So
Maybe
he
that
needed
was like a tactical choice. I don't know.
So going to what Oxnard just brought up
Yes.
about Bran shouts for his father,
Yeah.
and Eddard turns around because he's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Guys, did you
I'm young
just
Ned.
hear something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going crazy." And then, so they're introducing this element of can Bran actually affect? It's not just
Yes.
like a Christmas Carol. You know what I mean? Where
Time
we
travel.
Well, immediately I was like, ooh, this suspiciously is reminding me of Lost with time travel, where it's just like a new element.
Because now theories are flying, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
one thing
yeah.
I heard was that a couple things. The first one I'll get into is Bran and Hodor. So now Bran is back in time, and he is the cause of Willis becoming Hodor.
Wow.
That was just a brief thing I heard. I didn't hear details about how that works. But something would happen where, we were speculating last time, what could have caused that.
Yeah.
So that it's actually Bran goes back and makes Willis Hodor.
I think that you have to assume that the fact that he heard him yell "father" proves that they're gonna do something like that, where he changes the
here's
past.
the other thing.
I think that's like inevitable now.
Even though, and the guy, the Blood Raven's like, no, you can't. See, it's over. What the ink is dry. The past is the past. It's done. What's done
bullshit.
is done. Apparently,
that's bullshit.
So the other theory that was flying around was that Bran goes back and tries to reason with the Mad King, but the Mad King just hears whispers, right?
Oh.
And so he gets driven insane, and then so he starts to like.
That could work.
I think that one
I don't know.
have.
I guess he's
think
trying
on
to
Reddit.
save his family. Then
Here, I'll read you the
the
post
point
that
of
was
that?
on Reddit.
That
From
would be
season
cool.
6, episode 3, Bran realizes that others can hear him during the visions from the past, but doesn't understand that they cannot fully understand him. He attempts to reason with King Aerys when shown a vision of him. The king only hears whispers and is driven mad by it. Bran tries to fix this, however, makes it worse. Mad King Aerys burns Bran's grandfather alive while Bran frantically tries to stop him. All he hears is whispers. Bran sets the events of the show in motion. So he drives Aerys insane. He makes the Mad King. By trying to stop the Mad King, he in fact creates the Mad King. I thought that was pretty.
I think that's
fucking
real
cool.
Yeah. But do
but
they
now
ever?
they're opening this whole time travel
Yeah, I know that's kind of weird.
fiasco.
Yes. It could be a fiasco because usually time travel is.
You have to
a
be
fiasco.
really careful
And
with
then there's
that.
a million holes, and all kinds of things. It's like, well, wait, if that happened, then this has to happen, but they didn't do this, and now this should have happened, but it didn't, and all this kind of shit.
Right.
I mean, the show's complicated enough. Now there's going to be some time traveling bullshit now.
Although
Like,
I do like that
please.
theory. I do like your theory.
In the books, he doesn't have any visions yet, right? Or does he? What's the situation?
In the books, he does have visions through like the
tree?
wirewood trees.
But he can't control. He can't speak to people, right?
He
in the book.
tries to, I think, but nothing really happens.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Honestly,
maybe
I can't remember. What I remember thinking and feeling when I read it was, is he going to be able to reach out to people through the tree? And I can't remember if in the book he actually did.
I was thinking that maybe that's only something that happens in the show. Maybe it won't happen in the book. That he could change the past.
Oh, I don't know.
No, we'll see. We got to wait for these
will
books to
see.
come out in
We will
40
see.
years.
Yeah.
That was a really funny part when Tormund sees Jon Snow. He's like, they think you're a god. I know you're not a god. So
I saw your wiener.
your pecker.
Pecker.
A god wouldn't have a pecker that small.
I thought it
They
was.
have a hearty laugh and
Yes.
a hug.
I like this.
And he was like, just kidding, just kidding.
He's got good logic.
He does.
Yeah, like John says, like he saw nothing. Everyone who dies and they come back, they always say, I saw nothing, I saw
Yes.
nothing. So you think maybe they do see something, but once you're back in
They
this
don't
world,
remember?
you just forget about it?
Maybe, yeah.
That's what I'm
I think
thinking.
it could be that.
Or maybe not everybody can be resurrected.
Yeah,
maybe it's
maybe.
only a certain like kind of person, like special people that can be resurrected, and so that's why they don't see anything.
Right.
because they're just kind of in the wait. They're just waiting. You know what I
Maybe.
mean? Like they're asleep, not dead, but asleep. More like that's just bullshit I made up on the
They're
spot.
in the dream.
Yeah.
But,
so Melisandre, now her visions, basically all her predictions came true. Because remember, she burned the leeches and she said all these kings are going to die. And
It's just she didn't foresee Stannis being one of them.
yeah, and then she also sees Jon Snow charging at Winterfell or whatever. So now that's going to happen.
That can happen now.
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
I felt for Oxnard as I was watching it.
Sam and Gilly.
The scene
I
with
thought
Sam
about
and
that
Gilly,
too.
I was like, poor Oxnard.
You knew it was coming.
Every time I
think.
watch a show that we both watch and I see a vomiting scene, I think Oxnard's not gonna like this.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming at least.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I thought it
almost
didn't
makes it
bother
worse
you
in a
as
way.
much as You knew.
Yeah. Well, we had to jump. I had to jump right into that. I wanted to get off
Oh
my
yeah.
chest.
No,
Right.
yeah. What do you think
So-
of what's going on here with Gilly and Sam? Is he really gonna take her, or is
Well,
he...
I found that interesting only because Gilly obviously, if she's not in love with him, she's like she loves him. You know what I mean? And she considers him to be the father of.
She's just trying to
Oh my.
marry into nobility.
Yeah, yeah. He's in the Night's Watch.
Well,
She's a gold digger.
Satan.
Got old Sam's.
Honey, you are barking up the wrong tree.
Sam's got some deep pockets back home.
But I am excited to see.
Where's he
his
from?
home.
Horny Hill? What is
Horny
it?
Horny
Hill.
Hill.
I'm Samuel Tarley of Horny Hill.
And who was his
don't
father?
I don't know. His father's
bastard
his father.
guy.
It is his fathered. His father is
Lord Tarley.
Lord. That's
Tarley.
right. Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. No, his father's like a real serious. That's gonna be an interesting character to see because he's basically think of like I imagine Lord Tywin, but not as shrewd, just more mean.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see. I want to know too. Are we going to see where Sam is from? Is there going to be a thing where he actually goes in himself and says hello?
I don't
Does he
know.
see his father?
Maybe.
So that was the most interesting thing there.
I feel like we don't need that storyline going on.
Well, I guess.
Well, you got to remember, they're always going to show everything they show you is important. Like, has there ever really been a scene where it's like, oh, we didn't really need to see that, or
I guess.
true.
I
Sand
kind of
snakes?
would like
Sand
it.
snakes. Yeah.
never
His
mind.
Swifty sisters.
You know what? I'd be happy with just a montage of him learning
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
with the maesters, like not like frowning and looking at him, nodding no.
Maester has like a stopwatch. He's like reading the
a
books.
book. Yeah.
Yeah. They should just reenact the montage from Rocky IV when Apollo Creed dies, and the song "No Easy Way Out" is playing.
He's like cooking at one
Yeah.
point, and then he's like making a potion and messes up.
Yeah, and then he's running on a beach.
His face is all black from a poop.
He's weaving. He's making like a
Right. And then he
some
starts
kind
like
of quilt,
working out with logs and things like that. And then it turns out,
and he keeps
was
getting
Rocky
another
all
ring.
along.
He's like
as
very
he
delicately
goes.
putting a ham on a piece of bread, spreading mustard.
Maesters learning. Rings
Sitting on a toilet.
will bring you home.
Just climbing up a mountain out of nowhere.
Sam's on fire.
What'd you think of young Ned?
learning mysteries.
We get it.
What'd
Then
you
he
think
screams
of?
Rhaegar from a mountaintop.
Rhaegar.
We've mixed 3 different montages together, by the way.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, 1 from
Oh,
Rocky
man.
3 and 2 from Rocky 4.
Throwing some
be
Team
incredible.
America in there too. You should put that.
Oxnard.
We need a montage.
Oxnard needs to animate that montage. That'd be sweet.
I'm on it.
Get to work.
It'll be out in 14 years.
Do something with your life.
So here's the fight. Let's see what Oxnard doesn't like.
I didn't really dislike it. I just thought it was a little
That's
out of
gotta be
place.
Dawn, that sword.
I thought that, going back to this now, this scene, I thought that, the fight scene, I thought that the guy who played Eddard did a good job of
I don't think he looks like
sounding,
Eddard.
sounding like Sean
Yes.
Bean, though.
Maybe.
He looks like him. They look related.
I don't know. He looks too scrawny.
Have you seen Sean Bean when he was young, like Patriot Games? He
Oh,
is
really?
like a skinny guy.
Oh.
Yeah, and that.
Then there's a rail.
He's filled out. He's
When I-
filled out now that he's.
when I
older.
saw the
Sean
trail-
Bean
when I
is
saw the
best.
trailer-
Let's just say that.
Let me hop on
Get
TMZ.
that out of the way. He's the fucking best. Okay.
When I
End
s-
of story.
When I saw the trailer, I thought that he was going to be Howland Reed, that actor. Because he looks a little swamp people.
I thought that was Jamie for like 2 seconds because he looked like Jamie in that one
It
shot.
kind of looks like Neil Patrick Harris with a wig on too.
I thought they're going to try to make him look young. Was it Sean Bean? Is that his name?
You tape his face back or something?
Yeah.
A little CG?
Yeah.
A little like what they did with Ian Holm?
They did that in the new Captain America movie for Robert Downey Jr.
To make him look younger?
Yeah, they did like CGI thing. It's like some state-of-the-art technique, and they say it looks like perfect.
Wow, that's amazing.
So in the future, you could just cast anything.
Well,
Everything's going to be CG.
Basically, you can take anything can be photoshopped, and you wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, unless you.
I think there was
like
a controversy
trained
once because I think some guy wanted to make a Bruce Lee movie, but with CGI Bruce Lee or something.
Like the Tupac hologram and Michael Jackson hologram thing.
Sure.
Was it like on that level of like kind of cringiness?
Maybe, I don't know.
Why would you don't make a Bruce Lee movie with the.
Yeah, enough.
Just enough. You don't need to do that. He's dead. Please let the man rest.
Well, there's so many
He
movies
lives
like
on
that. With
in many films.
You've seen those movies, right? With Bruce Lee lookalikes. They made tons of them.
No.
One of them was like clones of Bruce Lee or something. That was the name of the movie. It was like 5 Bruce Lees. They all vaguely look like him, but they're secret agents. It was a horrible movie.
That sounds stupid.
I wonder how many times that the Blood Ravens watch this fight. That's like his Friday night. He gets drunk and he watches this fight.
Starts jerking off.
Watching
I
sword
didn't notice
fights.
how clean that throat slice was.
I mean, what else is your entertainment if you're a Blood Raven guy?
That's true.
He's got to watch
Nothing
scenes.
like watching some brutal
Maybe
murder.
he watches. He goes to like Littlefinger's whorehouse and watches somebody else bang every weekend.
Your usage of this power is very bizarre.
Like he has a job Monday through Friday, which is only being done on the weekends.
Maybe he does. Maybe he does do more serious visions like during the week, and then on the weekends, he does a little, some visions.
Some perving out on the weekends.
Some darker visions. He goes into the gutter visions.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Gutter diving.
Time to grab that mossy branch of the tree and get
I would try and,
deep and wet.
I would try and warg into whales and stuff. Try and see sea monsters. That's what I would do.
Fucking Howland Reed stabbed him in the back.
Boss just completely ignored you. Was that Howland Reed?
Yeah, I guess he thought he died, but his throat just got ripped apart, I guess.
I think he was also stabbed in the gut.
I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe he was, yeah. It looked like maybe he was just stabbed in the gut. I thought he was hit in the throat.
So the opening scene of the show with Jon Snow, his hairless body in the north. I think you'd want as much hair as possible.
Me
Stop
too.
shaving everything.
Yes.
It's freezing out.
Everybody, keep your body hair. It's nature. It's protecting you.
You need a big bush.
No, ladies, shave it.
Not women, just men.
That's gross, Dexter.
So yeah, the opening scene.
Yeah. So, what'd you guys think?
I thought it was stupid.
What happened?
It was stupid.
We talked about the pecker thing. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
pecker.
I did like. First of all, I didn't give a fuck how Jon felt about Olly.
Yeah.
I hated that kid.
Would have stabbed him all. I wouldn't have hung him.
I was pleased, and I don't know. I guess Jon is still dealing with the betrayal fact. I don't know how I would react if I was betrayed that badly, where I was stabbed to death and then brought back to life and got to face the people that stabbed me again. I feel like I would be super angry, but he, I guess, took the high road as he walks up to them for their last words before they hang. The one guy says, my mother is somewhere. Please write to her. Tell her I died honorably or whatever. I would have been like, yeah, I'll do that. Fuck you. I would have been start writing the letter right there.
Yeah.
Dear coward shithead's mom.
And then you crumple
your
it up,
fuckball,
put it in your
tard
mouth,
son, took a
it.
big fat steaming
Spit it in
dump
his
on
face.
life, and then he stabbed me.
His watch is ended, bitch.
Yeah. And I would have just let him have it.
You know
And
what? Sorry, I just noticed when the Blood Ravens talking when they return from the
We
vision.
are all over the place. Yep.
I know, it's okay.
That's all right.
You guys are right. There's 2 children of the forest in the background.
They
They're
both-
just staring weird. It's
both-
freaking creepy.
Yeah. Now they both look. They look just so different from that first.
Do they just
time
hang
seen
out
them.
and stand and watch as this unfolds, the teaching?
Yeah.
They get him coffee.
So they're slaves.
Take letters for him.
They're slaves.
They leave the room on
Children,
Saturday nights.
Take a
though.
letter.
Oh, he's gonna be having one of his dark visions now.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
You call this a
Get it?
cappuccino?
Get-
Yeah! And throws it in their faces.
Get it? Let's leave.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh man. I'd
We
move.
are.
I'd move, but I got a lot of roots here, huh?
I thought Blood Raven was such a fun guy.
Now, I don't mean to bark orders at you.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
Stick around.
Thinking about
Oh,
nice. Thinking about branching out into new.
No! You don't have to bow.
That's not a plan.
Bow of a tree. Bow of a tree.
I got you. What?
Tree has a bow.
Oh,
It's part of a tree.
yeah.
So
Is that
Daenerys.
part of your stump speech? All right, we're moving on.
Daenerys is at
Well,
the
wait,
place.
hold on. We're not done talking about
Oh, what?
the other thing.
The seed is
So,
strong.
when Alliser Thorne was like, if I could, I'd do it again.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, fuck you. And then Olly just kind of has a glance. I thought Olly was going to spit on him or something. Or blow a fart, maybe.
Oh.
With that face he was making. But, I don't know.
Leave that
was...
to Maester Pycelle.
Oh, man, that was awesome. We'll get to that in a second. But, yeah, then they hang, and then Jon Snow just does something, I guess only someone who has been brought back to life. He was dead already and then brought back to life. He just quits the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that.
Well, he died.
Well, I
When he
think-
That's what I
died.
mean. So maybe...
See, that's the thing. I had
The
a
rules don't
problem.
apply to him anymore.
I had a problem with the title of the episode. It's Oathbreaker. He died. That's why his watch ended.
He already
So
technically
it's not really.
broke
It's not
his
really.
oath.
Oh, that's
Is
true.
it referring to him though?
Fucked
That's
Egret.
another problem. He already broke it. Everybody knows
Well, maybe
it.
it's just because he is the Oathbreaker already.
He. I don't know. He didn't. In my mind, he didn't break it from dying.
No, he broke it by walking away.
No, I think he was already. He could have just left. He died already. His watch ended.
It's like, finally, now I can go and do my painting.
It just so happens now he's back to life.
Not paintings, my painting.
His painting.
I have one painting.
I have
It's
one
the. If you look down 300 yards away from Castle Black, on the wall is this huge mural
Yes.
of Egret shooting him with an arrow.
Just her ginger minge.
Here, Jon Snow. Oh, you're all That was actually in the comments. People like it when we do Egret.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, raspy, posh accent.
They put a knife in me, you put an arrow in me.
So for the rest of the review,
Why does everyone keep stabbing me?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hello, Jon Snow. That's more Egret.
Oh, Egret, they stabbed me. Sorry, love. I'm sorry that happened, but remember I put an arrow in you too. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did the same thing to me. Anyway.
Throw in some tongue.
Blah, 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 blah.
No, remember she said tongue.
Tongue.
I thought you meant
Tongue.
you throw in some tongue. I just start going.
Your tongue. Did you like
What
that
an
video?
idiot.
That video I sent yesterday. That monkey.
Oh, yeah. That monkey does not know how to eat a banana. I don't
No,
think
he
he
does
got
not.
any banana in his mouth. Anyway,
All right.
check it out.
I don't even know what you search.
I don't know.
Good luck.
But then, yeah, Jon Snow walks off and he's like, my watch is ended. Mic drop. And then we'll see what adventures he gets up to now. And now he's left. Every time somebody is getting close, like Sansa and Brienne are getting close to the wall, now they're going to show up. He's going to be gone. And now they're going to go searching for him. They'll never meet again.
No, that family's over.
No, they're done.
It's all done.
Daenerys meets the other wives, the First Wives Club, I guess.
A lot of wives there.
The Call Wives Club.
I think it's like a Last Wives Club.
The last one, that's true. Well, I think they only have, like, how many wives do they have?
As many as they want. They're fucking calls.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
What do they
I
marry?
can see that,
do they
but
marry once, bang all? Is that the
I think
policy?
so.
Yeah, because
think
that guy had 3 when
Oh,
they
maybe.
met.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The
Maybe that was
Brothraki.
right. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Dothraki, yeah.
The Brothraki.
Brothraki. Oh, yeah, so I don't know what I'm talking about. You're right, boss. She was just like, oh, yeah, I thought he'd conquer the world, and I'd be by his side.
Yeah.
Everyone has that stupid pipe dream, you idiot. And
Everybody-
welcome to fucking shit town. And now, the twist here
What's
is...
the fucking shit?
the twist here is...
Welcome to Shittown. You're the only blonde.
Yeah.
What's weird is they always say
Prized commodity.
silver-haired.
And purple-eyed.
Yeah. Like even in that scene, she said silver hair. I was like, that's not
She's
silver
like,
hair.
it's like platinum
almost
blonde.
silver. It's like
Platinum
platinum.
blonde is kind of silver.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't see any silver going on
Like an
there.
antique silver.
No one ever brings up her eyebrows. How come your eyebrows are dark and your hair's silver?
why don't you
I
bring
think
it up?
that because she's so smoking hot, no one gives a shit. I don't.
So what was the point of that scene?
So now she's finding out that, hey, she's unhappy about being there, but guess what? You'll be lucky if this is where you end up, because they're having some kind of competition or election or something.
Dothraki moot?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't speak Dothraki, so... But anyway, could be bad news for Daenerys.
Yeah, I'll tell you that I think the Red Woman's way hotter than her.
Who?
Than Daenerys.
Oh, yeah, I would say so. But I like brunettes.
So you don't like either one?
I like women who change into old.
well,
One's a
brunettes-
redhead and one is platinum blonde.
I guess I just don't like blondes.
Okay.
I like women who change into old witches.
Yeah, I like hot women that are secretly disgusting.
Yeah, babe, you're hot and all, but I'm feeling like some granny action tonight. Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, only when you're cooking me something. Because grandmas cook the best.
Oh, see?
You see?
Yeah.
You see? It's kind of like when Fry in Futurama, when they go back in time and he has sex with his own grandma after his grandfather was killed, and he becomes his own grandfather.
Thus giving him an extra brainwave that the brains can't control.
Yeah.
I felt like
Now I am leaving Earth for no reason.
this Varys scene I thought was like.
Okay, let's
almost
talk about
like
that. This was my favorite scene with Tyrion, Grey Worm, and
I thought the Varys scene
that was
was
great.
like almost like
I loved
I'll
it.
make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm gonna make him an offer
But
he
it
can't
wasn't.
refuse.
Well, it was very plain. It was
Yeah.
a very clear offer, and I liked his.
At
reaction.
first I thought it was going to be like really bad for her in the end, but it wasn't that bad.
No, it's just.
Yeah.
Well, there was a clear threat. You
Yeah.
will die if
Yeah.
you do not. I don't
Right.
torture. I'll just fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And then your son will grow up alone, destitute. Who knows what will become of him? Kind of thing. Do you really want that to happen? All you have to do is talk, and then you're both free to go. And here's a whole bag of silver. I can't even lift it, and you'll be fine. And then I like too the line he goes.
You know what you do though? You let her think that she's going to be fine. She tells you everything, then you kill her.
That's how
But
Boss does it.
I think Varys likes to have, people on his side.
Yeah. He also does not want harm to come to the child because
Yeah.
she says some line about that, and then he very seriously looks at her and he's like, "No, children are blameless. They are innocent."
Oh,
and
'cause
they're
he likes
blameless."
his,
because
little-
well, also
Yeah.
what happened to him. He was denied a
cock.
childhood of his own, specifically because his dick. Was
He's the Michael Jackson of Westeros.
oh, man. So he's a pervert.
Little birds.
That's who.
The birds,
what's
they're
his name?
telling me things.
That's who. What's the guy? The maester who made
Qyburn.
Qyburn. That's who. That was an interesting scene too.
Yeah.
That was cool, yeah.
They cut
Get
to that.
So
But so anyway, they make that deal. And in the meantime, Tyrion is trying to.
This
talk
might be my
to-
favorite scene so far
Yeah,
in this season.
break it down for us.
funny.
Break
Oh, it's
it
just
down for us.
hilarious. Grey Worm, he's just shocked that these people don't talk to each other really about anything. He's like, "What are you talking? Patrol. What I see on patrol.
That's
What I
a
do while on
report.
patrol.
Yeah. What it smells like on patrol.
They don't drink."
You speak 19 languages.
And the looks that she kept giving him were hilarious as he's like trying to explain.
I like when he mentioned games.
Did I
and
break it
she's
down?
like, my old master used to play games. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not those
No.
type of games.
No more games. The girls had to play games. And it's like, no. I meant like,
She just
never
starts-
have I ever.
She's like, okay, Tyrion starts undressing.
I'm in Duck Duck Goose.
yeah, and
Duck,
he's like,
duck, goose. That's what they used to play with their old master.
when, ooh,
Oh god.
duck, duck, dick.
No, goose.
Duck
Goose
Duck
just
Dick.
come up the ass. And then when Grey Worm's talking about the patrols, and he's like, no, that's a report.
Yeah.
That's not a conversation. And then Varys comes in, and he's like, you took a long time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Games are for children. Yeah. Okay. So Varys then shows up. What does he have to say?
It's all good, man. I can't remember. Let's find out.
All right. You like Varys' little eunuch fan?
Oh, I loved how he's just fanning himself.
Every
Oh,
eunuch needs
I
a
don't know
fan.
how you handle it, and in all that leather.
You think he'd have a higher voice, you know? Oh
I-
boy.
I don't even get ball sweat.
I think he has his. Does he have his balls and just not a dick?
I think he has nothing.
thought he
Or
has a
it's all
gash.
gone.
I think it was all gone.
I think
Would
it's
you
all
like to see
gone.
my gash?
He's like the castrati, you know?
Yeah.
He even has the body type. They kind of get like kind of wide chested. It's weird when you cut a guy's balls off.
They get more broad-chested.
Yeah, it's
I should cut my balls off.
go for it. No, I remember it was really creepy. There's only one known recording of like an original castrati. You know the castrati back in the day?
They were permanent.
They would cut the balls
Sopranos,
off.
right?
Yeah. And there's only one recording of an actual one. It sounds so weird, and people said, "Oh, it sounds a lot like Michael Jackson." Speaking of Michael Jackson, have I told you that?
Maybe we've talked about that.
It's really freaky.
It sounds disturbing.
It's a very distinct type of voice that they get. It's a beautiful voice, but it's creepy.
We are not condoning this.
All right, Master Qyburn is playing with kids.
Well, Varys says that before, to answer that question that you asked, Oxnard, he says that the Sons of the Harpy are being funded by the other cities that Daenerys had sacked, and now the slave masters have control again, and it's Marine against all of them. So they seem to be kind of in a tough spot.
Yes, they seem to be boned.
And then Maester Qyburn,
El Scrudo.
he's got...
Yeah. Fixing this kid. Oh, how's your dad? Is he gone forever because I made him disappear?
Right? I used his parts to make my monster.
I didn't know where this scene was going to go. I was creeped out. I was like, why does he need all
really?
these kids here? What experiment? Is he going to turn them into monsters?
Yeah, maybe the candied plums will turn them into, like, actual birds.
I like how Dorne has all the best, like, foodstuffs.
Oh,
Like,
the
they have
sweet-
the best wine, they have the best
Yeah.
treats.
And it's a desert.
They have the lamest villains, though.
They do.
But I like the scene with
The best heroes.
I like the scene with Qyburn, you know, earning the trust of the kids. Now he's
Yeah.
got the little spiders, and
Time to meet kids.
Robert Strong comes down with Cersei, and Cersei's like, if someone as so much as blows a fart that I don't like, I want to smell it,
Yeah,
and then have them die.
Is that what she said?
I was paraphrasing.
basically.
Okay.
I mean, Sir Robert Strong must really stink, because I don't picture him after bathing, and he's always in that armor.
Yeah, maybe he's got like a, you know, like a super powerful PC. They have those like cooling tubes throughout it. Maybe Qyburn did something like that.
Maybe
he's
he's
nitrogen fueled, cooled.
Maybe the undead don't sweat. Maybe that's
That's what I was thinking.
But they do rot.
maybe, yeah.
I know I don't think he's sweating, but he is.
Is he like a mortal?
Decaying.
I don't know. Good question.
He might not even have. Does he even have like an actual heart?
Maybe he's got 14 days
Or is it
left.
like?
Yeah, we talked about this last week. Yes,
Maybe he lasts
a baboon heart?
Maybe he lasts exactly like 6 months and then he just dies.
It just fizzles away.
Or is like as soon as he completes Cersei's like final task, he just blows away like dandelion spores in the wind.
Beautiful music plays.
Like a
Don't leave
Mufasa
yet.
or something.
And he just like reaches his hand out, caresses her cheek, and then it just blows away.
It's like in Kung Fu Panda when the turtle
Yes.
turns into like the cherry
yes,
blossoms.
Exactly,
That's what I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of, yeah.
It's the most beautiful moment in the entire series. Chinese music starts playing.
Oh wait, no, that's Crouching
Master
Tiger.
Shifu!
Right? Wasn't that
That's it.
Crouching
You got it.
Tiger? Oh, did you ever see that Netflix?
No, I have to watch that still.
You're gonna miss you much, but
Now all the old people in King's Landing are having a little chat.
It's the small council meeting.
The old council meeting.
The old burned. I think they are Billy Joel's. Anyway, the maester shit talking that abomination, Robert Strong. Oh, I think we should be destroyed. Oh, I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah.
He blows a fart as soon as he
Does
walks
he?
in. Yeah, he farts. He gets
look, it
startled.
just happened there. He actually put the subtitle.
He's shit talking Robert Strong and Cersei.
I want to hear it.
And then when they walk in, he gets startled and he farts. It even says in the closed
That's
caption,
hilarious.
in parentheses,
Oh,
farts.
I
okay.
didn't even realize that when I watched it.
It was high pitched. They didn't. I think they wanted to have like a funny fart joke. This is, I believe, is this the first fart joke of the series?
I think so, maybe.
They've had a pissing joke, I think.
They showed the horse shit.
Yeah, but this was the first like guy farts suddenly, and I don't think they wanted to go with a real comical like.
Like Parks and Rec Jerry.
Yeah, exactly, like a real deep, resonating. And then they're basically like, "This is outrageous. You must leave at once. This is the meeting of the small council. You're not supposed to be here." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, well we're gonna sit down anyway.
I'm gonna
Tough
slam a
shit."
chair because
Yeah.
I'm Jamie.
And then they're like, "Fine, you may be allowed to be here, but we do not have to be." And then they walk away.
I would add Sir Robert Strong. Kill them all. Fuck them.
He's killing everyone.
Yeah.
Just smash the table.
You will have a meeting with me.
Well, they can't now. They're dead.
Well, what do we need these people for? Is my point.
Well, you may be onto something because this meeting did not go well, and they seem to have their days numbered.
I don't understand where the power lies here. What the fuck do we need the Tyrell granny for? Kill her and kill the father. Kill the maester. We already got the other maester.
Just kill them
That's
all.
not their
Your
father.
uncle.
He's dead. That's their uncle.
I know, I didn't
Oh, well,
mention
you
the
meant
uncle. Yeah, the
Marjorie's
uncle.
father.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Well, he's useless anyway. He's
I
just a
understand.
bumbling. Yeah. He should have been the one that farted.
He should have just been farting this whole time as he's walking out.
I don't understand why Cersei needs any of those people.
Well, that's what when they leave and they're sitting at the table in silence. That's what they're contemplating.
Meeting adjourned.
They should be.
And then
Tommen meets with the High Sparrow.
tell us about it.
You guys talk.
No, all I do
my
is
head is
talk.
so stuffy.
I'm surprised we don't hear complaints about Dexter doesn't shut the fuck up. Dexter always talked all the time. Dexter
What'd you think of this? I'll tell you what I thought. For some reason, I thought that the High Sparrow was gonna do something like real
Fart.
No, fucked up. Like I thought he was gonna stab him or do something crazy like that.
How religious of him.
I know.
How
But no,
pious.
I got
How
that feeling.
pious.
I got that feeling he was gonna do something to Tommen.
Yeah, it kind of ended weird. It almost seemed like they
Yeah.
became kind of buddies there at the end.
At the
don't
end, he
know.
was like, Tommen, yes?
So you know what?
Pull my
Have a
finger.
kiss.
I think Tommen's going to be converted to this Sparrow religion. That's what it seems.
Tommen is just basically constantly being swayed and manipulated by every
is,
adult he
yeah.
has a conversation
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
He has one position at the beginning of the conversation with an adult. By the end of it, he has whatever position they want him to have.
He's completely
It is
does 180s.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for this kid. He is just... Jaime tells him to do something and he does it. His mother tells him to do something, he does it. The High Sparrow tells him to do something and
Nobody
he does
ever
it.
taught this kid how to manipulate, which I find weird. Thought being around manipulators all your life, you'd learn something.
Or how about to make his own fucking decisions and stick to it?
He's just a
Let's
kid,
not go
though.
crazy.
He's just a kid. He's like in the book. He's even younger than in the show. I mean, they all are, but
Right.
Yeah, so
He's
he's hopeless.
just a child.
He's hopeless. If I was Cersei,
Just
I'd
a
be
boy.
Like, listen,
Just a human boy.
Listen,
Leave
kid.
him alone.
you do what I say. I'm your mom. Okay. I got a fucking giant behind me. So
Rip
do
him
you
in
want
half.
mommy to kill you? I can't even remember. What does he say? Let's
comb
watch.
your hair, High Sparrow.
He's got the Bernie Sanders.
I
going.
mean, you don't. I mean, you might be poor and not have any possessions, but at least you could,
Get a
brush
comb.
your hair a little with your fingers
Put
or something.
Jonathan Pryce is like doing a British Bernie Sanders impersonation right now in this show with the hair.
Can you do British Bernie Sanders? How would that sound?
We need a political revolution. All right. I was born in Manchester. What would be the Brooklyn, like the old-timey, like 1950s Brooklyn version in England?
I don't know.
I don't know. Claire, let us know. This conversation is now over because I don't know how to answer that.
We'll get the answer next week.
Oh, Marjorie's still in
right.
jail. He's PO'd about it.
Marjorie's in there. He's not getting laid.
Yep.
He can't
I'd
get
be
his
pissed
way. This kid's nuts.
Sir Pounce doesn't even want anything
I'd be
to
like,
do with
listen,
him.
you could keep her in jail, but jail's now my bedroom. Okay?
Huh?
Awkward laughter.
Jail.
What? She'd rather be
Sound
there.
vaguely threatening. Jail is now my bedroom.
Okay, who's being threatened here? Okay, fine.
He's
So
helping her out.
You're doing me a favor by putting yourself in jail. Okay.
Well, I think Queen Marjorie would rather be up there than down here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't have sex with him in jail either. She had already cut him off when he wasn't doing things that pleased her.
She's power
See,
hungry.
everybody.
She wants to be the queen.
Of course, she's
Come on.
power hungry. Everyone is. In this
That's what I'm
show.
saying. She don't
That's the
care.
point.
Not
It's the
Hodor.
Game of
She don't care.
Thrones.
She don't care what he did.
Everyone's power hungry.
That's my point. She don't care.
That's
that
the main point.
She don't care he didn't get her out of there sooner.
She doesn't care?
No, she's power hungry.
Yeah, so she's powerless right now.
You're not making sense, man. You're fucking drunk.
What?
You are.
What are you talking about? How am I not making sense?
Because I'm making sense and you don't
But
understand
she
it.
is power. Well, make your point clearer then. What are you saying?
I'm saying she doesn't care that she's been in prison if he gets her out because she's power hungry. She's not gonna like
I'm
hold
not
a
talking
grudge.
about. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying she won't be having sex. I don't think she'll be in the mood for sex
Oh, eventually she will.
when she's in prison, which is
Eventually
what the
she
joke was, that he wants to be there because he's gonna force his way into her cell because he'll be waiting for sex. But I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen.
I guess. Eventually.
That's what.
Eventually. Give it a couple weeks.
I don't know.
I've checked out of this
I don't know.
conversation.
He's taking it like seriously. That's what I mean.
All right, so Arya, she's finally learning, getting her ass beat nonstop. Here's a montage.
I don't know how she doesn't have like every bone in her body broken.
Yeah.
She must have Wolverine types.
They must be rubber
Powers.
sticks.
Ooh, twist.
So here she's making what, her
I have no idea.
spice medley?
I don't know. She sniffed something. She's like, that stinks.
Sniffing poisons?
It's old broccoli in this one.
I would imagine, yeah, these people, it's all poisons all the time.
Yeah.
Every room has
But
poison
what was
here.
the test? Why did she scooped one and put it in an empty jar, and then everyone's like nodding, like,
That's
yes.
the test.
I don't understand. And then they're playing the game where she has to talk about herself and then lie, but lie convincingly. And then she's getting slapped, and it's all on her journey to become no one.
Yeah.
What a
I
trip.
know. Yeah, whatever
What an
award at
uplifting
the end
tale.
of this. What is her fucking goal here? I don't understand.
To become one of the servants, one of the true servants of the House of the Many-Faced God.
But now I'm wondering why.
For revenge.
Kill
because
people.
now
But
what
she
she's
isn't,
doing
so
is
she's fucking faking it the whole time.
basically. But she's doing it so convincingly. Or maybe that was the original plan.
But now she's giving up.
While doing that, she's actually becoming no one, you know? And then basically she passes the test. Oh, and she drinks, and she gets her sight back, right?
So does
At
the
end?
many-faced
Yep.
god actually give her eyes back, or do they use magic and assume that she's saying that she's no one and
Well, I think
not
they
lying.
gave her
The
some
antidote?
kind of poison or something
Oh.
that makes you go blind, and
Oh,
then they
maybe.
by drinking the stuff.
Yeah.
See, but there is like a lot of mysticism because that's the same water, the well that
They
people who
die.
want to die
Yeah.
drink from. And then he's like, if you are truly no one, you have nothing to fear.
Yeah.
And then she drinks.
So I guess
and
she is
has
no
nothing
one.
to fear.
All right, so what do we call her now that she's no one?
no one?
No one?
Girl.
Can we even talk about her anymore now?
She's a girl.
That girl.
That girl.
That girl, sunshine, lollipops, that girl. I don't know the theme song to that show.
What show?
That
There's a
girl?
song. Yeah,
What was
there's a
that show?
That
A
girl.
show from the 60s or 70s?
Oh, I don't know.
Every episode opened the same way. It's like, we gotta get someone to buy the mayonnaise. Who could it be? That girl. That girl. That girl.
She's buying mayonnaise. That girl doing other errands.
Is that the tree god? That statue they're looking at?
I don't
It
know.
looks like a bark of a tree.
It's Treebeard.
Stone bark.
Bark men. No, they're not
Yeah.
part
Oh,
dog.
it does. It might be a
Like
statue
a white weirwood
of a weirwood
statue.
tree. Ooh, I wonder. Does that mean that? Oh, and they focus on that. Can Bran get in there somehow?
Oh! Arya, you are not no one.
Yeah, it's me, Bran.
You are Arya.
Hear my whispers.
Why does he sound more like a little girl than she does?
I don't know.
It heightens his voice.
Hear my call.
Through the wood.
Starks, assemble!
You know, it'd be funny if they weren't just standing when they're having visions. They weren't just standing around. Like they were looking out of like a blade of grass or something.
Getting
Like
stepped on.
they have to be viewing it from something that's through nature, like a blade of grass or a branch.
Well, that kind of follows the wirewood tree
Like
theory.
their head is a leaf.
Right. These are bad angles to see anything that's happening, though.
I know. That's part of the magic.
Why can't you come from like the point of view of one of the people in that scenario,
Like
being
one of
John
their-
Malkovich
one of their
kind of thing?
zits?
Well, I was just thinking like POV, like from their perspective, not from a zit, not from their
Well,
bad
that's
skin.
they got to be something like I was thinking.
not from
like,
their clawed.
I was thinking like
pores.
vegetation.
No,
Tip of
I
their-
know what you were thinking. I'm
it's a
just
root
saying.
system.
So that I heard what you were thinking, and then I posited another idea.
Nah, that was ridiculous though.
And then you said, "No, I was talking about this." I said, "I know. I'm talking about that now." And then that's what a conversation is.
What do you think of this northern guy?
No,
We
Dexter.
have an exchange of ideas.
No. See, I think you're new to this. The point of conversation is everyone talks at the same time about different things.
Well, that's our conversations, apparently.
This is a good scene actually with Ramsay Stowe.
Oh yeah, I liked it. House Umber comes. Oh, there's another theory here. Can I?
Do you think?
Yes.
Do you think Ramsay's gonna fucking kill this guy?
This guy looks like Jesus Christ.
Because nobody's ever been a bitch to Ramsay as much as this guy's been.
Well, that's true. But see, he delivers
needs him?
because
I guess.
Rickon shows up, and they present what appears to be the head of Shaggy Dog. However,
It's black. Isn't Shaggy Dog brown?
I don't know.
I think it was brown.
Black and gray. Well, listen to this.
Okay.
Rob
There is a-
Starks was black.
It was gray. Gray wind.
Then who was black? Maybe it was Rickon's.
It was Rickons. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gray
Oh,
Wind.
this
It was black.
direwolf is black. I will name him Gray.
I'll call him Snow White. Sire, you're a fool. Have that man killed.
So there is a theory, boss, that this is like a, I guess, Return of the Jedi style plan where Rickon is there. The Umbers are actually still with the Starks, and they are.
How come
this is
Osha-
all a ruse.
So Osha,
Yeah.
why wasn't she dressed up as a bounty hunter?
Well, I said style, not exactly. Not exactly.
And then Ramsay goes,
Only in the.
He's
only
holding a thermal detonator. Hola mumba solo.
It's only Return of the Jedi style in the fact that it's a terrible plan. Let's get ourselves captured, then escape by the hair of our ass, and then we'll be free. Hooray!
No, he
That was a
is-
good plan.
He is that color, actually.
They gotta get Han, man. How else would you do it?
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
I don't think that Luke had to be captured like that. He could have just. Why couldn't they have just done what they did right there instead of being handcuffed and all that kind of stuff and waiting for the moment right before he's about to be killed?
I like that theory.
What?
The one about Rickon and that
Yeah.
they're and so that's not actually the other thing is that part of that is that that's not actually Shaggy Dog. That's just a really big.
However, if that's
Cat.
true, it would only be very Game of Thronesy if it totally fucked up and Ramsay fucking killed Rickon.
Which could definitely and
Yes.
should definitely happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Is it bad that I want Ramsay to win?
That is kind of weird.
I just,
No, it's not weird. It's
I
because you're an
wanna
evil
see
son of a bitch.
I want to see an evil guy do well in this big story.
It's kind of like the Joker in
This is
Batman.
different, just
Like you
'cause it's
kind of
different.
want to see how far the Joker's gonna go.
At
the end, you want him to be
I don't
stopped.
think that the Joker would go this far. This guy just cuts off dicks and flays people alive, and he relishes it.
Oh man, have you watched the Dark Knight Returns HBO cartoon?
No, I saw the end of part 1, and I really because I love that comic. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
ever.
No,
And
it's
I
really
really
good.
want to watch it.
And I was
Peter
surprised,
Weller?
like, I was surprised, like,
Fucking
how
Batman.
dark they made it. Like, this just parts. The Joker's running around an amusement park just shooting children, and
Oh, that's the second.
yeah.
yeah,
And I was like, holy shit! It's just weird because it's that style of Batman that I used to watch when I was a kid.
It was awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, you like it, boss?
Would I?
Yeah, they do like a twist on all the characters and stuff.
Yeah, Frank Miller wrote The Dark Knight Returns, and it's like, it's dark.
It's funny, Reagan and Superman, like they're hanging. Superman is like
His
the
Superman's
golden boy.
Reagan's lapdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne is old now. He's like in his old. He's in his 50s, but
He is
his
like an
heart is
alcoholic.
failing. Yeah, he keeps on having things like not now, damn it, and his heart's. He can feel like he's about to have a heart attack.
Yeah. And the Joker, he's in a mental institution, but not because he is criminally insane, but you almost feel bad for him. Like he really is like a mentally.
But then what happens is there's this whole thing that snaps him out of it.
Yeah.
Because he realizes like Batman's back, and then he's like,
And the Green
you see, like,
Arrow?
the smile curl up around his face. It's fucking awesome.
The guy at the end who helps Batman, that's the Green Arrow, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. And he's like a Vietnam vet or something.
Yeah,
He has like one arm. It was interesting. I liked it. All right, so we talked about this already.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Boring.
I think we've covered everything.
We did. We're the best.
Well, now we have 4 hours of comments to read.
Ooh.
Gone.
Spoiler alert, I agree. But then there was that one part that I didn't agree with. So there's that. And then that one thing happened. You forgot to mention that. So yeah. And then there's that other issue. Remember that? That was weird. I also couldn't believe how that other thing over at the other place played out too, with that person doing that thing and those other people doing stuff. I mean, gosh and golly, guys, right? I had to edit this comment because I forgot to touch upon something really important.
Thanks for the comment.
Thank you.
I think he did hit a few good points there.
Yeah.
There was that time when that thing happened in that other place. That was pretty cool.
It's like He's like
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
yeah. You know what? His conversation style just blends right into ours.
Exactly.
It's perfect. Luke, dead man.
Want to read it?
Sure.
Luke, dead man. So he's dead.
Honestly,
You said you want to read it, and then you
Oh
started
no!
reading.
Do you want me to read it?
Oh no, go ahead.
honestly, I think the story I like and I'm interested the most in the North is in the North. I'm dying. Let's just hope Sansa and Jon meet up and maybe, just maybe, they might have their first ever interaction with each other.
That's true. I don't think Sansa and Jon have ever shared a word.
Yeah, that's a funny point. I like that.
And then we just talked about, and well, we will go on to talk about. I don't know how you're gonna order these. Usually put them in the beginning, right?
Oh no! I usually put. It depends on when
It
we say
depends.
it.
Yeah.
It could be at the end as well.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and then like we talked about, now Jon's left the Night's Watch,
Mm-hmm.
so Sansa's gonna get there, and he won't be there anymore. They may continue to miss each other.
I hope Arya and Jon meet at a future
That
point.
would be the most.
That'll be a nice.
emotional one.
Yeah, that would be good.
But then she's gonna be like, "I'm no one."
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Are you my little sister, you are?
No, Jon.
You're my sister the whole time.
What? I'm gonna change into a tall, weird-looking man.
So hot.
No, Olly.
Oh man! And then he's gonna ask her to turn into Ygritte.
Oh, and they
And
bang.
it's gonna get really weird.
Oh. Ugh.
Let's go.
Here we go. Aaron Williamson said,
Sounds like a basketball
"The
player.
most intriguing part of the season so far to me has been the dynamic between Cersei, Jaime, and the High Sparrow. You touched on that the Sparrow said he fears the mother, father, and the warrior. You guys said that it may be allegorical to some characters in the show. What do you think they are? Practically everyone is a warrior. We had the Queen Regent and the Mama of Dragons fighting for the mother part, and the father could be Jaime, or is he referring to himself as Father Sparrow or whatever? Also, I love the backgrounds and the Mario Maker as well. If there's anything I can do to help you guys out, just send me a PM and I'll see what I can do. Since you were talking about where the viewers were
Jesus
from,
Christ.
I'm watching from the panhandle of Texas here.
So he's from Texas.
An English kid from Texas.
I could tell from his thick Texas accent.
That southern drawl. Thank you. Well, yeah, if we ever need anything, you'll be the first person I
And,
contact.
Stay safe in those terrible storms. A lot of tornadoes.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Hey, send us your Mario Maker episode. How about that? Your code. We'll play your episode or board, whatever.
it's-
I don't even
it's
know
not
what
an
this
episode,
fucking.
it's a level.
It's a level,
Yeah,
right?
we
Why
make
am I
the
keep saying
episode.
episode?
I don't know.
for?
He's having an episode.
Yeah, expect more Mario Maker. We're actually recording some after this.
Hell's yeah.
Score.
I didn't put up one today just because I'm going to try and get this out by tonight. And we only have one more episode, and then we have to record more.
Gotcha.
And then we'll discuss in the Let's Play the thing that happens.
Yes. Someone want to do the inventor because
Sean
Daniel
Connery.
Plainview left a lot, and I have a lot of reading to do. I wanna save
All right, you want me to do it?
energy. Yeah. He wrote a fucking shitload, Daniel Plainview. Holy fuck.
God.
God, man.
Excuse me. The inventor says, I think Super Mario is way better than this. What the fuck are we doing, guys?
I love that. He's the
Well, get ready
greatest.
for more Mario then. We're
You're
never
in for a treat.
no more Game of Thrones. 2 points that have been annoying me. Firstly, why the fuck didn't Roose suspect that the obviously psychopathic Ramsay would try and do something insane to either him or his potential new son? I agree. He was set up by the showrunners as some great war strategist. Remember him bitching to Walder Frey about Robb never listening to his advice?
I think that this may be part of Roose's plan still. Had that thought. Because Roose kind of seemed like he knew that Ramsay was going to do what he did. How could he not
He
have known?
wanted him to?
How could he not have known that Ramsay would have done that? It doesn't make sense. So the inventor's
Maybe he was
point,
like, "Oh, I hate myself for choosing Walda."
how would he have not seen that coming? He knows his son's a fucking nut. You know what I mean?
No, it's
and
so
then he
true,
would have
yeah.
been. So I think that there's something else going on, but we'll see.
Maybe.
Continue.
No,
I'm
I
sorry,
would
sorry.
agree with that, but I don't know what the fuck he could be planning if
I
he's
don't
dead.
know. Game of Thrones.
It's all power struggle.
Yeah. No. No.
Second point of contention was that wee shite Olly ever sworn into the Watch, or is he just a self-appointed member with officers' privileges? I think he was, right?
I think he was
I think
the
he said the
steward.
oath. I think he said the oath. I'm
Did he
pretty
take
sure.
the black?
I'm pretty sure.
He said the words.
I thought I remembered him rehearsing it.
He doesn't hang around with the lowly members, but always with Ser Arthur Thorne, and the other high-ranking officers.
Yeah, you know why.
Egotistical
You know
little
why.
wankstain.
You know why?
You bloody ball bag.
It's gross.
Well, the inventor.
Ooh,
You like Mario? You're gonna get Mario.
That's right.
It's all
Non-stop.
For you. It's all for you.
Ocularis said at the inventor.
Agreed! Not a fitting end for Roose, especially since his death was telegraphed in the last episode. Threatening a psychopath while empowering him at the same time? What did he think was going to happen?
True.
I'm telling you, I think Roose is up to something. It's all part of his devious
Bruce
plot.
the Goose.
Daniel Plainview responded to himself twice. Wow.
Yeah, and I don't even think I can see the whole first message. So, Daniel Plainview here.
Yeah, I'll make
Just
it big.
wanted to note how the first couple of episodes this year have felt like a purge of sorts. Dorne Martell, dead. Roose Bolton, dead. Balon Greyjoy, splat! And I only see that continuing as characters like Alliser Thorne, the High Sparrow, and maybe King Tommen don't seem long for this world. Wouldn't it be funny if Daniel Plain was like, "Hooba-dooba-dooba-doo," mocking somebody as they talk anyway. Shut up. I'll throw Walder Frey in there too, as the mere fact that they showed him again in one of the trailers tells me he's not making a return for anything less than a spectacular end.
That was cool. I like that comment. That's awesome. That's a good idea.
All people in positions of power, yes. All getting their proverbial tickets punched this season, yes. I'm not complaining, mind you. This happened to happen eventually. As the story sheds old threads and narrows its focus heading into its last couple of seasons. It is, however, a sobering reminder that the end is coming sooner rather than later.
Yeah, how many more seasons? Like
2?
2? Yeah.
Or, well, they can stretch it out. I mean, they had,
Don't stretch it out.
well, book 3 was 2 seasons. Basically, it's been
Actually,
like a book a season.
He talks about it in his comment.
But except for the third one. So, where was I? Don't interrupt me again, or I'll break into
It's
your
hard
house when
to
you're
imagine.
asleep and cut your throat.
I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry, Daniel.
And it's hard to imagine a world without this show coming back every spring. Yes, maybe HBO can convince the showrunners to stretch things out, a la the. And I don't see anything else, so maybe Oxnard can take over for a moment.
That's fitting, because the next line was a la The Walking Dead.
Fuck.
Can you see it here?
Here. Oh, you haven't? Oh, you know, a full episode that's just a day in the life of Hodor. Maybe a
That
full
would be
flashback.
great. I would love that, actually. That's the difference between this show and Walking Dead. I would enjoy a Hodor only episode.
I think we're gonna get one based on that online theory about Bran making Hodor.
Especially if he's like the initial catalyst for the entire story.
Oh man.
Hope so.
You know, a full episode that's just a day in the life of Hodor. Maybe a full flashback episode of a younger High Sparrow, back when he was just a struggling dwarf cock merchant, who eventually found his religious calling. Oh yes, give me the blood, Lord. Give me the cock merchant, Lord.
What was that from? That was when Tyrion was captured by those
Yeah,
slaver
and they were
guys?
like, cut off his cock and sell
Yeah.
it. A
So,
dwarf's cock
cock
is
merchant.
worth like so, and then he's like talking about
No, it's magical.
how small it is or something, right?
That's
Because
what
it's
he
just
said,
a
it's
dwarf,
magical.
and Tyrion goes, "Guess again."
Whip. Flomp.
Blomp.
Oh.
And then maybe after the show, where Chris Hardwick can tell us why it was the greatest episode ever, and give one lucky member of the studio audience a dwarf cock prop that was used in the actual episode. You know what? Actually, let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not. I remember Breaking Bad, they had Talking Bad, right? That's what it was called?
They only did that once, and they did talking Saul,
And I remember once watching it.
like in the premiere, and then the I was gonna say post-mere for a second. The finale.
I remember they were peddling some.
I have those two. I just could. That first one got
Make
cut
sure you
off.
read the PS and then the P.
Yeah, that's in order for me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why the apps are different on different phones. I don't know why, but thank you. What, Oxnard?
Nothing.
We had a
Please-
technical
please
issue.
carry on.
That we don't care what you have to say. P.S. I would like to make a formal request that you do more Egret impersonations, yes? The raspy, posh voice cracks me up. I think I was going to say turns him on for a second. Did anyone else think that? The raspy, posh voice makes my dick hard.
Maybe it does. He's just trying to say it a certain way.
We'll be doing it all the time.
You lost my voice, do you, Trev? Hey, Trevi!
To make you randy.
PPS.
With your tongue.
Regarding the Bran eating paste to open his third eye. Thing from the books that you guys were talking about.
I finally saw that video, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I seem to remember that too. But when you think about it, everything we eat opens up our third eye eventually. That was a poop joke. For the layman. Yeah, it opens up my brown eye. My brown eye. I don't know. What is
that?
going on? Hey, everybody. Brown eye. Poop.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, sir, from the B-52s. Man, there are a lot of comments in this one.
I think that's it.
No, there's Sir Laros of House Pickle Shock.
but that's
Roos! Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Roos went out like a bitch in the very underdramatic circumstances. Remember the soldier who stole Arya's sword and how awesome his death was when she and the Hound caught up to him. Roos deserved something with a little more pizzazz.
That's pizza with the Z on the end of it.
You guys want to get some pizzas? Thank you. No.
Just talking to myself.
Is anyone else concerned with the Iron Islands subplot becoming a thing now? I don't want this show getting too cluttered.
Just keep killing things.
The 4th and 5th books are cluttered clusterfucks.
Cluttered
Ooh.
clusterfucks. Cluttered clusterfucks. Cluttered
Keep the show
clusterfucks.
firing on all cylinders, HBO.
I think some storylines have sort of converged. No, am I crazy?
Absolutely none of them have converged. In fact, there's only one. It was the Sand Snakes.
Well, they're probably
Moving on.
about to, right? The whole
Sure.
Sansa John thing, maybe.
No, Sansa, Brienne.
No, that's what I'm saying.
converged.
Sansa
Yeah.
and Jon are not going to meet. Jon just left. Sansa's going to show up. Where's Jon? He left. Let's go find him. Who are you? I was gone the whole time. Are you looking for me? Bring around some of that hot Jon hairless bod. You're dead the
Just
whole
all the
time.
characters in there.
Yeah.
Alliser Thorne's back.
I'm still dead. I'll do it again, Jon Snow.
But I'm the Onion Knight. Oh,
Sorry, lads. No good in a fight.
how is it going?
I apologize for the poor fighting you're about to see. Sir Laros of House Pickle Shock continues. I hope Ramsay doesn't make Rickon the next Reek. In fact,
Next week, Rickon will be reeking on rack it up and...
I hope Osha bites Ramsay's dick off. How do we know that he hasn't cut his own? Well, he did rape Sansa, so never mind. I answered my own question. Also, I was very sad to see Shaggy Wolf decapitated.
Me too.
Rest in peace, Shaggy Dog. Pour one out for me homies.
Yeah, let's pour it out for Shaggy Dog. I fucking love dire wolves.
Spill it on my floor.
Right in the carpet.
Well, thanks for your comments.
Thank you.
Sorry if I seem
My
like
new
I'm
favorite
dead.
voice is Sir Laros of Pickle Shark.
Yeah, it's like a high octane, super
Yeah.
high upper
Super
crusty,
snooty.
clustery,
Yeah. Asexual,
alarming,
flamboyant,
transient.
At the same time.
All right, predictions.
I paid several guineas to HBO for this show. I hope it doesn't disappoint.
Several gigs.
Predictions time.
That's old-timey
Dexter,
Brit
what's
money.
your prediction?
Well, the Sansa thing I said. I like that theory about Bran fucking everything up. What a piece of garbage he is if that's true. Hey,
Yeah.
dude, listen to the blood-wreathed guy. What are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me here?
Do not stay too long where thou dost not belong, Branny boy.
Yeah. The funny thing about
Granny.
the visions is that is he gonna show us a vision where he's watching like the present? Because we've only seen past so far.
I think that may be a shocking twist.
Maybe
should, like,
we can
go
only
into the
see
future?
What happened?
And it's just like a horrifying hellscape.
No, oh, that'd be great. Yes, I want to see the future too. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, the next
And
episode.
you just see Sam eating everything.
Next episode is called Book of the Stranger.
What?
Ooh, so it's gonna be a Sparrow related thing,
Really?
maybe.
I think it's going to tie into
Or-
the anime Sword of the Stranger.
Ooh. Wow, the animation is gonna be so fluid in the next episode, guys. It's gonna be fucking
Book
amazing.
of the Stranger.
Well, the Stranger is one of the gods of the
gods.
Seven, so I don't know what that.
I thought this when you sit in your hand to make it numb and you jerk off.
Is
Wow, I
the-
completely.
Is the many-faced god? Is that possibly related to the Stranger?
Maybe. Is it like? Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's like didn't they find like in religion, for example, so many different cultures have their own arc story, and they're like, what's the connection with that? Even though like they wouldn't have had a connection otherwise, except
Right.
they individually created the same kind of story.
Here's what the Stranger is, and then I'll get into that theory I talked about because that guy was asking about it. The Stranger is the outcast god of death, the faceless harbinger of death.
Right. So
And-
that sounds like the many-faced god.
And this guy is saying that Arya, that's who she's representing. She's been as an outcast
see.
from the start of the series. By each book, she's more and more of an outsider than before. She's literally entered a cult of faceless murderers and is slowly becoming a cold-hearted killer. Not to forget her list of future victims, and that she repeats the ad nauseum plus Sirio's line from the show about death.
Do you still think that Sirio's
Being the
not
only god.
dead?
I'm
it wasn't
I'm
that a theory?
holding on to it because that guy's fucking awesome.
What a dancer!
And if he is dead, she can at
hired
least.
him.
I am the Gene Kelly of sword fighting.
If he is gone forever, she can at least put his fucking face on for me.
Ooh, yeah.
You know?
Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
You're the first sword of Bravos does not run.
You want to hear what this guy thinks the other characters are?
Sure.
There's the crone.
What's a crone?
Dexter's the
She's
crone.
wise,
Isn't
prophetic.
that money from somewhere?
She's prophetic. She sees the fate of men. She's
Oh, the Red
guiding
Woman is the
light.
crone.
well. This guy's saying it's Bran.
I was thinking of Croner.
Bran?
Bran, yeah,
Oh.
because he can see the past, I guess.
No, boss said already. The Red Woman.
Done.
Sorry, who Oxnard thinks is a brunette. But
This isn't my
guys
theory. This
remember
is
when that
She's kind
happened?
of crone looking. No, that makes
when
sense.
the right light looks brown.
Keep going.
The Smith, he's a builder, a crafter, an engineer. Who do you think that is?
Tyrion, he's a dwarf. Dwarves are smiths.
Tyrion. That's what he says.
Wow.
Although different from the Smith
I
in
went
many
based on
aspects.
different reasons, but sure.
He's our version of the Smith. Tyrion is known for his smarts. He crafts Bran's saddle, planned the defense of King's Landing, and kept the plumbing of Casterly Rock working perfectly.
Right, the saddle.
His brains will serve a big purpose soon, as many believe he'll design saddles for the dragons.
He'll feed the white army
and there's
Sounds
with his brains.
racist. We gotta feed the white army.
What power?
Take this country back.
And then
Make America great again.
Because they're zombies and eat brain.
the maiden. She represents beauty,
The maiden is who?
beauty, innocence, and virtue. She is Sansa,
Yeah.
Who's
he's
so
a fucking
far-
idiot.
has shown her extreme innocence. Blah blah.
She
blah.
is still so innocent.
Yeah.
Like
Naive.
she has not done anything.
Yeah. Do
bad.
something hard.
Kill a person.
Yeah.
Kill a
Stab
bitch.
him in the face.
Join the fucking game.
The warrior, a sword master, prayed for courage, valor, and strength in battle. It's obviously Jaime, our imperfect knight.
Okay.
The mother.
Well, courage, valor. He's known as a shitbag.
Well, he started the series as a repugnant sister fucking child crippler, but
Yeah.
excellent fighter.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
true.
not a good fighter
valorous.
anymore. He's not a good fighter.
Now he's a below average fighter, but he still displays all the best traits of the warrior.
There
Yeah,
we go. He
he
answered
does.
my question then. I called out and he responded to every one of my criticisms.
That's right.
I have some criticisms regarding that. And he's answered every one.
Then the mother, she's a mother, and who better represents that? Dany!
Daenerys.
Well, mother of dragons.
Misa, breaker of
Mother
chains.
dragons.
Her followers see her as a mother, and she loves them like they were her children.
Misa! Horny!
And then finally, the father.
Misa so horny. Misa rub you wrong.
Daenerys, what happens?
Misa so horny, baby.
Welcome to Yunkai.
Let me rub you $10. Did you ever see Full
getting-
Metal Jacket? No. Oh man,
Another
that's a
movie
great
hasn't
movie.
seen.
Oh, another great movie you guys see. That's where they see it's a Vietnam.
parts
It's a
of
Vietnam
it.
movie. And
You
then
know what? The funny
prostitute comes
part
out.
is I've seen
Mia
that.
Ravi Rankin,
I've seen-
Ori Tandara.
I've seen half of that movie up until they go to Vietnam. I stopped watching.
That
it.
is
A lot of people do that. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
The beginning's
half.
the best part, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's the best part. It's really like
It's a completely different movie.
it's a
Right.
completely
Yeah. It
different movie,
seems
yeah.
like the movie's almost done.
But
when
they
I'm-
are
when I
completely
get to that
different
point.
people. They're completely different people in a completely different environment. So I mean, it makes
Yeah, because it
sense.
seems like the movie's over by then. But then they go to Vietnam.
Yeah,
like
no,
what?
but I mean,
I
no.
stopped
Well,
watching.
that's the most famous stuff.
Yeah.
Is in that. But the whole
Private
movie is,
Pile, banana.
Private Pile.
oh, don't make any effort to get up to the top of the obstacle, Private Pile.
I
If
don't
God
know.
wanted you up there, he would have miracled your ass up there by now.
I don't know, but
Jesus
I've been
H.
told
Christ!
Eskimo pussy's mighty cold.
Your ass looks like a chewed up pile of bubblegum, Private Pile. Get the fuck down off of my obstacle! Anyway, we could imitate the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket all night.
And then he had that great show, Mail Call. Remember that?
Yes, he did.
I like that show.
What is, I
About
don't know
like
this.
yeah,
It was like military
on the History
history.
Channel. Yeah.
Deliver the fucking mail! This is the fucking mail call, you fucking piece of shit!
No.
You are a fairy! You like to take it in the butt!
Steers and queers, and I don't see
Steers
any
and
horns. Only two things come from Texas. And finally,
Outstanding snowball!
the father. He's seen as a leader, commander, righteous ruler who judges mankind. He is Jon Snow. Jon's the 998th commander of the Night's Watch. Soon,
judging the whole
he'll
time!
most likely be the leader of the Stark army and the force of man against the others. He takes after his father as a righteous, I was gonna say nightmare, as a righteous man,
nightmare man.
and acts as a good judge when deciding what to do with Janos Slynt. He also gained experience and wisdom from other two righteous characters, Gior and Stannis.
Father. He's not even a father or anything.
Until he starts getting with Dany.
Died. Maybe I was with Jon Snow. You come and saw a pussy and I had a baby.
Listen, can you just say it in a more feminine way?
I was knocked up the whole time
I want you to fuck me
with your tongue.
with your tongue.
What's next? That's it.
She is hot though.
That's
super
seven?
hot.
Did you see that movie I told you to watch?
the eight?
It's called The Honeymoon on Netflix.
No.
It's a horror movie. She's in it, and it's about this couple. They go on a
I
honeymoon.
probably won't watch it unless I'm with you guys watching it.
You know
I
what?
don't like
You know
watching
what would be
It's
cool?
creepy.
You know, big cool twist if the High Sparrow, he
it. Pulls a Mission Impossible style mask off and he's like, who would he be? Who would be under
no
that
he
mask?
he unveils that there's an eighth god,
That is another.
and it's like this fucking it's basically the fucking devil.
It's like the Zenith
It's
Law
basically
and
the
iRobot.
fucking devil, and the eighth has asked for blood. He starts doing like crazy sacrifices and shit.
He starts speaking in tongues and scribbling
Yes.
666 into
Yes.
his forehead with a knife.
That would be interesting.
Or the music from The Omen starts
Awesome.
playing, and then they just there's suddenly a small child standing there in a suit.
Like every blue moon, the eighth comes, and he must do horrible
That
things.
music. That music is the creepiest part about that whole movie.
Jerry Goldsmith.
Of course.
That's
what else
a
did he do?
composer. Oh, he did a lot of stuff actually. I think he did the theme to Air Force One. That's the one. he played.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on.
Get off my motherfucking plane. Honey, are you okay? My family. I want my family.
Sounds like you're about to throw up.
I got phlegm stuck in my throat. Doing a bad Harrison Ford impersonation makes my throat phlegmy. Get off. If you give a mouse a cookie.
Oh, he did Rudy, Mulan, Legend, Alien, The Edge, Explorers of Shadow, 13th Warrior, Haunting, The Mummy, Logan's Run, Star Wars First Contact, Total Recall, Chinatown,
Trek First Contact.
Poltergeist.
Star Trek.
Star Trek, yes. Star Trek The Motion Picture, the first one, my personal favorite.
You're not a Wrath of Khan fan?
No, I like that too. But the first one, I like that slow sci-fi.
I like the first two, and then it gets nuts.
The
The
Omen?
search for Spock and everything.
Air Force One, Gremlins, Sum of All Fears. Holy shit, he did a lot more than I thought.
Been fucking busy.
I know what I'm downloading illegally tonight on
Psycho
torrents.
2.
Psycho 2, which is actually not a bad movie.
No, who directed that?
This was...
Same. Was it? What's the fuck? I'm blanking on the actor's name that played Norman Bates.
Yeah, he's in it.
Okay, what's his name?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Hey guys, I had a little contest.
Perkins? Something?
I thought of a little contest
Andrew?
for us.
What is it?
Anthony Perkins?
Anthony Perkins?
Anthony
Yeah.
Perkins, yeah.
Thought of a little contest. I want the
Richard Franklin.
the listeners to decide which of us.
Whoa, you're bringing a contest to the show?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want the listeners, but it's
You look
reversed.
terrified, Dexter.
It's reversed. It's a contest for that we win. Okay.
So we've won
the
already.
listeners are the judge. They decide which of us can do
Sounds
the.
like we lost.
The listeners
there.
decide which of us can do the best Hodor.
Okay.
He's so fucking smugly satisfied with this stupid contest.
I've been practicing.
Who's the best Hodor? And he gives this fucking shit-eating smirk as he
I've been
sips
practicing,
his
everybody.
drink.
I'll go first. Hodor. It's not up to you to decide. Hodor.
Yeah, you gotta try, man. Come on.
Just did. Now let's hear your brilliant
the worst
impersonation.
fucking
That was a-
Hodor.
that was a- that
I
was
think
a-
mine was pretty good.
That was a nervous
Yours was
Hodor.
okay,
That
but
was
then
a
he did
nervous
like
Hodor.
a fucking terrible Hodor.
Let's hear yours. I can't wait to shit all over it.
Oh, I don't do a Hodor impersonation.
Hodor!
Well, boss? Hodor.
Wow. I'm fucking blown away. Holy shit.
Hodor. 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 Hodor.
That's pretty good.
Hodor. 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 Hodor.
All right, is this done?
I just want to do my Hodor. That's all.
So you had to devise an entire contest? You
I realized that when
I
I breathe in really deep, when I breathe in my air and
sound
let it
like
out,
Hodor
it's,
when you
no,
talk?
it's just deeper sounding.
Oh.
So that's why I did the Hodor.
Well, I'm Oxnard. I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully by next week I'll have my allergies under control. My head won't feel like...
your allergy.
My head's in a fog, man. I can't think. I feel like I'm not
You're
contributing.
fine. You sound perfectly fine.
Oh.
being a little bitch.
Man, it's all in your mind.
Oxnard, take a fucking antihistamine.
But I love my histamines.
This guy's all about it. He's always huffing histamines.
Yeah, they
Always
say they're
catch
mean,
him.
but they're not.
Like, Oxnard, what is that? What is that? A dirty needle? It's the histamines again, isn't it? We're gonna get you cleaned up.
No, it's heroin.
I think it's time for Mario.
Oh, okay. What?
I think it's time for Mario, everybody.
Yes, we need to record about 8 hours of Mario.
I'm boss.
You don't need to listen to this. Goodbye. I'm
Goodbye.
Dexter, and I'm saying goodbye to you
I am
right
Oxnard.
now. Goodbye.
Doodle.